What's up, everybody? Derek Anderson, the DA. All right, guys, check it out. You want to talk about one of the biggest jokes right now going on the internet as we speak? It's this Rotten Tomatoes score for the Acolyte, man. They put this thing at 93%. I can't do it, man. I saw this thing earlier today, man. I damn near fell out of my chair. I said, in what universe is this show at 93% on Rotten Tomatoes? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? In the best light, even if you're trying to be super nice to this thing should have never gotten over like 60%. In the 50s, okay? There is no way in the world you're going to tell me that most critics, all right? Again, I understand, right? They're shills, all right? All right, they're all shills. Maybe I just, I was just thrown for a loop when I saw this shit. I was like, oh my God, 93%. But yeah, I mean, they're shills, man. Hey, yo, shills, congrats, y'all. Congrats, baby. Y'all got it, man. Y'all did your job. Y'all did it well. Take some of that blood money. Look at this. Take some of that blood money that Disney paid you to give this trash some great reviews, all right? We already know how Rotten Tomatoes gets down, all right? They ain't above putting out some bogus reviews for a little bit of bread, all right? They ain't above that, all right? But see, what y'all gonna need to do, Shills, is y'all gonna need to take this blood money and go and buy some of this trash, all right? You're gonna have to get out there on Hasbro Pulse and start ordering some of these Acolyte toys, all right? Because it doesn't look like the fans is gonna be rocking with this stuff, all right? This trash, this thing is, nobody's buying this, all right? Nobody's buying this, and nobody is sure as hell buying this chick, all right? Amanda Stenberg's character, May or whatever, nobody's buying this crap, all right? You guys better get out there and take care of these cats, all right? They took care of you, it's now your turn, all right? This shit is going to be sitting in a landfill, coming soon to a landfill near you, all right? Acolyte toys piled up. These things, it's going to go from like whatever, what is the price of this thing right now? All right, it's at $24.99. All right, you can't get it until October. It's at $24.99. This thing is going to go from $24.99 to $21.99 to $16.99, $9.99. All right, $5.99. It's going to be over there at the shelf at Ollie's, and then landfill. All right, and we didn't sell but none of these. All right, except maybe the Amanda Stenberg and her friends. That's it. Nobody else is buying this crap. All right, y'all can forget about it. Yeah, take some of this blood money, all right, that y'all got paid, all right? This period blood money. Take this trash and go buy some action figures, all right? Because it shows you right here, the fans won't be buying this crap, all right? 35%. This is the real score. I'm surprised it's this high, but nevertheless, it is. It's like this is what is the record? I think The Last Jedi. Wait, hold up. Okay, Rotten Tomato scores for The Last Jedi, 91% critics, 41% audience. That's about a 50-point gap, all right? That's a 50-point gap for the most divisive piece of shit in Star Wars history, The Last Jedi. And here we are with The Acolyte, and this is a 58% gap, all right? Or a 58-point gap. So this thing is closing in. It's closing in on 60%. This is probably going to be the biggest gap, okay, in terms of the critics and the audience, all right? This again shows you how out of tune all of these idiots are. Nobody understands nothing of what the audience wants. The audience is saying hot garbage. The critics are like, oh, congratulations. Hey, Disney, a little bit more, please, a little bit more, all right? I need another 50, all right? I got some light bills I need to take care of, all right? Yeah, thank you. That's good. Let me go ahead and type up my review. That's what the critics did, man. SHILLTASTIC. This is fucking crazy right here, man. I wonder what it's like. I've been asking friends like this, like, can you imagine the world in which George Lucas did not sell Lucasfilm to Disney? All right. Can you imagine what that must be like? All right. You're not getting this trash. I can guarantee your ass that you will not be getting the Acolyte in that universe. That's the one I want to live in, man. Earth 2. Can I go away to Earth 2 and just experience some good Star Wars? They probably got a badass sequel trilogy. Y'all, man, you should have seen the sequel trilogy of Earth 2. Oh my God, man, that shit was awesome, man. Han, Luke, and Leia, they went on this amazing adventure. Yo, I want to tell you about it. Fuck, man, I wish I could like meet my doppelganger over in Earth 2 and just like swap places with him. He'll probably get over. Hey, let me back, man. Oh, no, you ain't switching with me no more, bro. Yeah, let's check out what some of the Shills said on this thing, right? This is Joel Keller from The Decider. The unique time period and straightforward story of the Acolyte make for an excitingly refreshing trip into Star Wars lore. We just hope the storytelling issues we saw in the first 2 episodes don't plague the entire series. No, it's going to be on the entire series, all right? I don't understand, like, how people can write a review and say, hey, man, this thing got, like, storytelling issues, all right? He's already sounding like he's on the fence with this. Why even give it a tomato? I'll be like, yo, what, man, let me, until I can really formulate what it is I think about this series and how I feel like this thing is going to go. If I think this thing has storytelling issues in the first 2 episodes, I'm probably just going to hold off. Like, I'll get to this. There's no reason for me to, like, give a Rotten Tomato score right now. You know, I can wait, you know, whatever. Austin Burke, Flick Fan Nation. The Acolyte has a unique story, but a familiar style, as it provides an interesting exploration of the Jedi before the Skywalker era, yet it only scratches the surface of some fascinating ideas. Yeah, so, I mean, again, this is just like surface level stuff. We all knew that was what episodes 1 and 2 were going to be, just based on, like, rumors, all right? But episode 3, man, that's the one, that's the killer, right? Then we got James Jackson, gave it a splat, all right? Times UK says it's a manhunt thriller, oddly low-key in feel, punctuated by somber expositional dialogue. The dialogue is the worst part about this thing, man. Leslie Headland cannot write for shit, or anybody that she hired cannot write for shit, you know? Like, I heard Chris Gore saying they're just throwing out, like, all of these common phrases, and they did, all right? All of these common Star Wars epitaphs, may the force be with you, I have a bad feeling about this, so on and so forth, all right? They threw a lot of that stuff out, and that, to me, feels like somebody like the chick they hired that doesn't know anything about Star Wars. She just, like, quickly Googled some shit. What's some common Star Wars phrases that I can throw into my script? Oh, this. Okay, yeah, let me just go ahead and use that. It'll feel like Star Wars at that point. Like, that's what we got. We got trash from this thing, man. This guy from La Nation, Argentina, Fernando Ariel Garcia. The series has a permanent feeling of deja vu. Characters, roles, and relational dynamics replicate almost religiously the parameters imposed by the original trilogy. All right, so he didn't like it either. Joy Press. I can't say if the Acolyte will evolve into a classic, but it's clear that Headland has set the show off on a unique path that is immensely watchable and could open up a thoughtful new direction for the Star Wars universe. Again, paid. Vanity Fair, all right? Paid this chick well, all right? Laced up from head to toe. Go get yourself a May doll over there on Hasbro Pulse. Here's Graham Virtue from The Guardian, a top critic. He said, the Acolyte benefits from being a fresh start for the creators and the audience alike, with no homework required. Things may skew a little familiar in the early running, but the subversive Headland surely has some more sneaky rug pulls up her sleeve. Nah, she don't. All right. And look, he's barely giving this thing. It's like a 3 out of 5. You know, these Rotten Tomato scores, honestly, are just very misleading anyway. He gave it the best score that he could get. So it's like, hey, look, I got a tomato up there, Disney. All right, you know, cut me that check. It's just ridiculous, man. Yeah, here go Vicky Jessup with the London Evening Standard. The Acolyte doesn't really offer anything new to the universe in the way that Andor did, and ultimately feels a bit forced. Stenberg, though, is eminently watchable, a twin threat who manages to elevate the series above all the hamminess. Yeah, a lot of bad acting, but I didn't think Stenberg was anything special. She's there, all right? The guy, again, Lee Jung Jae, that guy's the best actor, and he doesn't even speak a lick of English, all right? And he's running circles around all of these clowns. His acting is way better than anybody else in this show. It's amazing how this, again, but he's a good actor, all right? We liked him in Squid Game. The guy can act. He knows what he's doing out there, all right? Everybody else in this thing is just a plank of wood, all right? Or they're boring like Leslie Headland's wife. That chick, oh, my God. Like, what? Why? Oh, I'm married to the showrunner. That's the only reason I'm here. That's the only reason I have a career. All right? Nepotism at its finest. It's utter garbage, man. This is what we're getting out of Star Wars, y'all. This is not the worst we've seen from Star Wars TV, nor is it the best 6 out of 10. Like, that's a D in school. Like, if you get a 6 out of 10, you know, you bring that home to your mom is like, what the hell is going on with you? And your dad is like, get the belt. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't getting away with this 6 out of 10 shit. You didn't study. All right. Yeah. So, yeah, is it the worst we've seen from Star Wars TV? I would say yes, absolutely. It's nowhere near the best. And it's definite. I mean, again, we got to wait till it all the way plays out. But these first 2 episodes and then what we're already getting ready for next week, this doesn't leave me with any kind of confidence that Star Wars is going to turn around anytime soon. Okay. We're going to be seeing this crap like for the next, 6 weeks? Oh, my God, man. I got to sit up here and watch this nonsense for 6 weeks. Yeah, and I know y'all saw this thing, man, on the rap. Yeah, we are happy to report that the Acolyte is arguably the gayest Star Wars yet. Happy Pride Month. Yeah, they brought this out for Pride Month on purpose because they have the quote-unquote gayest Star Wars yet. And then this is how these clowns, I know y'all have heard this, and it's cringy as fuck, but we got to listen to it again because it's all my shit.
I want to ask you both because this is, I would say, arguably the gayest Star Wars, I think, by a considerable margin. And are you excited about that? Are you bracing yourself?
Star Wars. Not the
It's
I'm so disgusted. I'm serious, man. I'm so disgusted. This is what they want to do with the franchise. A franchise that you built. Fans, you built it. All right? Not these two morons here, all right? I ain't gonna even listen to more. I can't stand Leslie Headland's voice. I'm not listening to this shit. These two fucking chuckleheads that don't give a damn about your franchise, they don't care. They don't care, all right? They think that this is funny. Oh, we're having so much fun destroying this franchise that men love so much, all right? This male-dominated franchise, in Kathleen Kennedy's own words. They're enjoying this, man. Look at the giggles and the... This is what it's come to, all right? These are the clowns in control of Star Wars. And then we're at, oh my God. Again, what is there left, all right? It's underneath the bottom of the ocean, all right? Now we're digging into the Earth's core at this point when it comes to this thing. How far down does this shit have to sink? I'm telling you, man, I'm disgusted with this crap. But this is where we are, all right? It's fun. I'm trying to figure out. I gotta figure something out. What can fans do? All right. What can fans do? We can turn it off. We can say, hey, we're not gonna watch it. We won't give you any more money. We can cancel Disney Plus. Shout out GraphWeb. We can do all of that shit. But I have a feeling that they don't care. Oh, good. Then you walked away. We're just going to continue to run it into the ground. It's ours now. But it was never theirs. It belonged to us, the fans. There's got to be a way we can take Star Wars back. I don't know. I'm going to brainstorm about this, see if I can figure this thing out. But yeah, in the meantime, let's just shit on it. Let's laugh at it. All right. These assholes and idiots don't have a clue what Star Wars is. So let's just have fun with it. All right. I'll be back for another review and we'll be covering this thing. But you guys let me know what y'all think about this. All right. Especially with this thing. The biggest gulf in Star Wars history between critics and fans on Rotten Tomatoes. All right. 58 points, 58% difference. I mean, this is insane. Bigger than The Last Jedi. I don't think anything is ever going to get as hated as this trash right here. All right. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Jump down in the comments. Give me your thoughts and opinions on that. Thanks for watching. See you next time.